Semiconductor technology improves the quality of life for people around the world in many ways. However, hazardous and toxic chemicals utilized during the semiconductor manufacturing process pose a health hazard when coming into contact with humans and the environment. At BELFOR, we are committed to protecting people and the environment by neutralizing and removing these contaminants from equipment and components used in the manufacture of semiconductor devices.
In 2008, BELFOR USA accepted a FABR decommissioning project in Taiwan. BELFOR Taiwan staff was requested to support our US team to decontaminate all the semiconductor manufacturing and metrology tools. During this period, the know-how and the technical skills was transferred to BELFOR Taiwan staff, performing the actual decontamination work under the guidance and the supervision of BELFOR US experts.
Taiwan has always been in the forefront of semiconductor manufacturing in Asia, which has provided BELFOR Taiwan with many opportunities to service semicon clients. As a result, BELFOR Taiwan has gained more exposure in working on toxic decontamination for different types of tools and parts. In 2011, BELFOR became one of the preferred decontamination vendors for the leading semiconductor tool manufacturing company in the semicon industry. These opportunities led to the setting up of the BELFOR Semicon Center of Competence, which is Asia's first. BELFOR is the global market leader in decontamination and disaster recovery services. We have extensive knowledge and technical know-how in decontamination. We have specially formulated chemicals which work with different types of contamination. Our BELFOR Center of Competence also has the ability to formulate decontamination solutions for different types of contamination. We also have a set of rigorous procedures and testing to ensure that all the parts are decontaminated in accordance with client requirements or SEMI S12 guidelines.
BELFOR standardized the process and the testing methodology and transplanted them to all its branches. This is to further raise its product quality to win the trust of customers and expand its localized service worldwide, which will help to make BELFOR the biggest service provider in the specialized field of hazardous toxic decontamination for semiconductor devices and parts.
Each day, contaminated parts are delivered to the BELFOR Semicon facility. Upon arrival, all details in respect to each part are captured and recorded in our database for process control and accountability. Initial tests are performed on each part to determine the actual contamination status. The decontamination method that is used on each part depends on the extent of the contamination, the type of material, the dimension, and the weight. Common decontamination processes are pickling, blasting, and scrubbing, as well as rinsing, using BELFOR proprietary cleaning agents. Once the decontamination process has been completed, each part is then checked at the testing station to ensure that all surfaces have been decontaminated in accordance with the agreed-upon requirements or SEMI S12 guidelines before the test results are forwarded for documentation. A test results report is prepared for each part that meets the client requirements or SEMI S12 guidelines criteria and sent to our clients for their approval. All parts information is archived for future reference. Packaging takes place in a Class 10,000 clean room. Large parts are shrink-wrapped, and small to medium-sized parts are vacuum-packed. This prevents the possibility of contamination from dust particles or oxidation occurring due to moisture from the air. On the tool front, on top of the evaluation and decontamination services, BELFOR has experience and capabilities in tool refurbishment and engineering modification work. Depending on the client requirements, BELFOR can also perform tool functionality testing in collaboration with the client's technical team. With extensive experience and technical knowledge, armed with consistent training and a strict set of procedures, BELFOR's decontamination specialists possess the capability to assist semiconductor fabrication plants across Taiwan and the world. We're BELFOR, one of the best in this field.